Welcome to The Grind with Dr. McKenzie. I'm Dr. McKenzie, and today I'm here to lead us in a conversation. Today we're going to talk about the lifestyle. We're going to talk about Rich Homie Quan and what we can learn from the lifestyle that he lived. Today we're going to talk about something that is real because it cuts deep. This is a lesson that we cannot afford to ignore. Many of you know the rapper Rich Homie Quan, and his famous song Lifestyle was a testament. It was an anthem for rising and grinding and getting to the top. He talked about hustling and about making it out of the mud and doing what was required. But unfortunately, his lifestyle also involved drugs and alcohol, and unfortunately, he met his tragic demise. Rich Homie Quan had the fame, the money, the success. He had the lifestyle, but he didn't have certain things that you need in order to make it. Today, we're going to break down 5 powerful lessons that we can learn from his life and his death. This isn't about just mourning a rapper, but this is about saving lives, saving our own lives. It's about making sure that we are living the lifestyle that we need to be living. Point number 1, success without health is no success at all. When we look at the life of Rich Homie Quan, he embodied the grind. Lifestyle wasn't just a song, but it was his reality. He came from nothing and he fought his way all the way to the top. But here's the first lesson. Success without health is no success at all. You can stack money, you can have cars and jewelry, but if your lifestyle is killing you, that success is empty. Today I'm talking to the men and to the women who think that it's just about grinding and not sleeping and hustling until you drop and numbing the pain with whatever you can get your hands on. You think you're invincible, but nobody is. Look at all these great men who have died. Steve Jobs, who built Apple from scratch, he said that wealth I've accumulated pales in comparison to my health. He had all the riches in the world, but at the end he was bedridden. He traded years of his life for the pursuit of success. Don't fall into that trap. Your health is your foundation. It's like building a mansion on a cracked foundation. You would never do that. And so don't place your success on a body that is breaking down. Take care of your greatest asset, which is your health. Look at Muhammad Ali. He rose from nothing and became the world champion, but in his later years, we saw him as he battled with Parkinson. And he spoke about how important it is to take care of your body because this is the vehicle for your mind and for your soul. Ali knew that the greatest success isn't about just fighting another fight, but it's about taking care of your health. This is why every day I'm in the gym, I'm running in the streets, I'm taking care of my mind and my body, getting my checkups done, taking care of my health. This is your greatest asset. Point number 2, discipline is the key to longevity. When you hear discipline, some of us, we think, oh, here it comes, the old cliche. We think that it's boring and it's just for old people who have lost their fire. But let me tell you something. Discipline is what separates the men from the boys. Rich Homie Quan, he made it. But he lacked discipline in many areas of his life. He had the success, but not in a healthy way. And if you are like him, if you're in your 30s or your 40s, yes, you may have talent, and talent might get you in the door, but discipline is what's going to keep you in the room. And so whether it's your physical health, your business, or your relationships, discipline is what's going to give you the staying power. This is why greats like Kobe and Michael Jordan, this is how they mastered their craft. They were disciplined every single day. They were disciplined in everything, in the way they ate and the way they approached their jobs. We must all suffer one of two things: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Discipline is about choosing the long term over the short term. You can get a rush from the drugs and the alcohol and the fast living, but eventually you'll pay the price. And so instead, my friends, choose discipline and you will reap rewards for decades. Choose discipline and you won't have to worry about your heart going out. Choose discipline if you want to enjoy your success for a long time. Point number 3, surround yourself with the right people. The people around you, they'll either lift you or drag you down. Rich Homie Quan, like so many other rappers, find themselves surrounded by enablers. People who they won't take you away from a destructive path, but they'll ride the wave. The truth is you need people in your life who are going to hold you accountable. People who will tell you that what you're doing is leading you to your own self-destruction. You've got to have the right people around you. Look at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's built an entire empire by surrounding himself with people who push him to be better. He talks all the time about his team, his family, and he understands that success is not a solo journey. You need mentors, brothers, sisters, people who will challenge you to rise higher and they won't drag you down. Look at King LeBron James and how he has built his inner circle. He is very careful about who he lets around him. This is why today, even though in his late age, he is still dominating the game and he's dominating life. It's because of the circle that he's built around him. Surround yourself with people who want to see you win, people who aren't afraid to tell you that your lifestyle is leading to your destruction. Point number 4, success requires sacrifice. Here's the cold hard truth. If you want success, you've got to make sacrifices. And Rich Homie Quan, he rose from fame, but he didn't make the sacrifices needed to maintain it. Living the lifestyle he rapped about, the parties, the drugs, the excess, it might feel like success in the moment, but actually this is what will lead you to your downfall. Success means cutting out the things that don't serve your long-term goals. It might mean skipping the party, cutting out toxic relationships. It might mean having to stand alone. Great men like Nelson Mandela sacrificed decades of his life for the greater good. They understand that the success requires sacrifice, and sometimes this is the greatest price that you'll pay. The important thing is this: to be able at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we will become. Success isn't about just living for the moment. It's about giving up short-term pleasures for long-term fulfillment. This is what it's going to take for you to make it. This is the real lifestyle, a lifestyle based on sacrifice. Point number 5, legacy over lifestyle. In the end, it's not about how much you've made or how much followers you've had. It's about the legacy you leave behind. Rich Homie Quan, his lifestyle cut his legacy short. The world will remember his talent, but they'll also remember his tragic death. And so you have to ask yourself, what will people say about me when I am gone? What will your legacy be? Will they talk about how reckless you lived? Or will they remember you as someone who inspired others, someone who built something that was lasting? Legacy is what drives true success. It's the reason why men like Martin Luther King Jr. or Winston Churchill to this day are still remembered. They left behind something greater than themselves. Look at other men, such as the great Jackie Robinson. He wasn't just the first black man to play Major League Baseball, but he left behind a legacy of courage, of perseverance, of facing adversity, a legacy of opening doors that had been closed. He left behind something that today still lasts. Bruce Lee said, "The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering." And so, friends, as we look at our lifestyle, I want us to look at this life, the tragic death of Rich Homie Quan. And this is a sobering reminder that success without the right choices leads to destruction. His music inspired millions, but his lifestyle took him far too soon. Don't let that be your story. Focus on health, Practice discipline. Surround yourself with the right people and make sacrifices, and always remember your legacy. Success isn't just about the rising and the grinding. It's about living a life that leads to long-lasting health and happiness. If you want to make it, if you want to build something that lasts, make better choices today so that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor tomorrow. Don't just live the lifestyle, live the legacy. And so until the next time, stay strong, stay focused, and stay disciplined. And if we've helped you on today, then help us back. Hit the like button. Join this community of people trying to live the right lifestyle. People who are rising and grinding but taking care of ourselves. People who are leaving behind a legacy. Join this community by hitting the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Like, comment, subscribe. But most importantly, rise and grind.